Alright, so the Twitch source code and everything leaked yesterday. Which is fucking nuts, by the way. Like, everything leaked, aside from passwords. But, credit card information is also safe. But the whole source code for the website leaked. So, first thing, I guarantee you, every competitor to Twitch, so YouTube and Facebook Gaming, I guarantee you they've got a copy and a copy and a copy of that source code, and they are going to spend the next few weeks poring over that shit and then making enough edits to it that it's legally distinct enough but still the same, you know? I think if in like 6 months you see a sudden jump in quality in YouTube streams or the YouTube streaming experience and Facebook gaming, that's going to be exactly why. Because all the everything for Twitch is out there now. Change all the variable names so they can't sue. That's what it might end up being. I genuinely think there's a non-zero chance that someone tries to do that. But the other thing, the question most people, I think, should be asking, what the fuck is happening at Amazon or Twitch where this was allowed to happen? Like, who botched? Yeah, the Steam competitor Vapor is another thing that leaked. A game sale there. I think that's kind of a funny name. But the other thing, people should be asking, how did this happen? Who botched the cybersecurity that the entire code of the website is out there? Is that a real service? It leaked. It's basically the Twitch desktop app is going to revamp into its own game client that is codenamed Vapor, and it's basically just going to be Twitch attempting to make a Steam. So that's happening. Listening to Earthbound music? No, we were listening to 14, but remixed in lo-fi. I believe this is, I want to say, Wanderer's Palace lo-fi. If they're doing games, why not? It does seem like the next logical step for them. I think they're putting all their eggs in the gaming basket. Most of their, Jesus Christ. Well, most of their games are bad. They have New World, which is okay, and the rest suck. So I think it's a bit early to be jumping in wholeheartedly on gaming as they are. Where's my knife? But I think everyone should be asking, how did this happen? But instead, I'm not gonna do heist and breakout. I'm gonna do an easier heist I can vibe with here. I think this question we should be asking is, how did this happen? Instead of the current question everyone is asking, which is, fuck the streamers. That's not a question. But the list of top 100 Twitch streamers by income leaked. And I've seen so much hate spewed at those streamers already. Like, it's a 180. And I think Hello, Benelio? Benelio? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But I think small streamers are gonna be the biggest victims of the source code leak. Because the people who aren't affected by this are the ones on that top 100 list. Everyone else is going to be fucked. Because it came out that the top, 100 streamers on Twitch are all basically millionaires at this point. And so now, the crowd of people on the internet that shows up whenever money is being made, the eat the rich people, yada yada, all that. They have shown up and they're saying, don't donate to streamers anymore. Don't sub to Twitch anymore. Don't support streamers anymore. Because you don't donate to millionaires, kids. It's this weird dichotomy where they want, people want individuals to be successful, and they don't want companies to have money. But once you cross a certain threshold where streaming is proven to be a viable career path for you, then you are too successful and you are not deserving of your wealth anymore. That is the Twitter discourse I've seen going on over it the past few days. All these people that got Twitch donations to become successful have ruined it for everyone because everyone noticed they're more successful and everyone's upset about it. Asmongold. He's been pretty popular doing 14 and WoW. I do wonder where these people draw the line for when somebody's too rich. The line I saw drawn in the imaginary sand yesterday was if somebody makes more than makes more than $500 a month streaming, they are no longer entitled to any subs or donations because they're making too much from it. $500 a month. That's not enough to live on, by the way. That's I fucking wish. So I'm fine. I guess I'm still allowed to get subs. Because, why do you read Twitter? Because it's a good place to get news. And then it gives me takes. I can basically clown on the bad takes on stream for more content, is what it boils down to. But, I can talk about this since every Twitch payout ever is leaked, so people know how much we make now. Rusty Chains has made, I think, $450 ever from streams. Not in a month, not in a year period, just total. We are not making a profit doing this. In fact, it is basically every stream we lose money. Because I'm not good at streaming. And people don't like to watch. Because I'm not good at it. So I'm, by the standards set forth by this document, now I guess entitled to subscriptions. Or I'm allowed to continue getting them sometimes. But the takes I've seen is we have to teach our kids not to donate to Twitch. They're creating millionaires, and millionaires are bad. It's so fascinating to me. Because everyone's it's all about, we want people to have success. We don't want companies and corporations to have success. Just let the little guy get his money. And now there's proof that they're doing it. And it's too much, go back. And now, like, all over Reddit and stuff. It's like, remember, kids, don't donate to people. And now I've seen people, like, call into question... Like, I've seen people calling into question whether or not Twitch should even have subs. Because there's a lot of people below this millionaire tier that do rely on that money. I know it helps me with bills. We've been getting a lot more subs lately. It's been helping me out. But everyone needs their payday too? Exactly. It's been a nice little cushion with bills. And like... It's frustrating, because now everyone's like, wait a minute, streamer make money? I want money, streamer bad! And people aren't donating and subbing anymore. You think these dudes that already have thousands upon thousands of subs are gonna feel that pain? The people they're like, making it a point to do this to hurt are gonna see that? It's like, no. Fuck no. It's the little people, like the 200 viewer Andys, or the 20 viewer Andys, hey, that's me, that are gonna fucking suffer when no one subscribes anymore. And I'm not trying to say this in like a pity way, like, whoa, it's me, I need you to subscribe. I'm fine if you do, I'm fine if you don't. It's more, the problem with boycotts, that this is the first time I've felt the effect of it in this way. The problem with boycotts is that it often doesn't hurt the target of the boycott. It just hurts the lowest common denominator of the industry the thing you're boycotting is in. And that's us in this situation. That's like small streamers, that's Rusty Chains. Because if all of a sudden people are like, wait, we don't want to sub to Twitch, what's everyone else gonna do? Oh fuck. You know? Like, here's a take that I've seen a lot. Hey, Dragon Slayer. Like, Critical Role. You know, Matt Mercer's has shown his company. They've made $9 million on Twitch subscriptions alone since September 2019. 9.1 million. That's very impressive. And Critical Role's fucking beloved by a lot of people. I don't watch it that often, but everyone I know that watches it, like, it trends every week on Twitter. People fucking love it. Like, Critical Role episodes are an internet event, you know? But now all of a sudden everyone hates Critical Role because they're making money. Like, I saw someone today going, this is it, this proves it. Critical Role is not our friends. They're a company like any other, and now we have to criticize them like any other company. Like, bro, they're a cast of 8 people, plus Matt, plus they have 4 sets, plus they have 30 employees, and you're just now realizing that's a company. Like, what do you mean now criticize them as a company? Why? What are they doing now? What are you doing now that you know their income that they weren't doing yesterday before you knew their income? Why do they now have to be taken down? And I saw someone try to organize a boycott against Critical Role because they play D&D. Hey, Alf. Because they play D&D. And there was a sexual harassment issue at Wizards of the Coast who make and design D&D. So, as a company, Critical Role has to be held to a higher standard, not work with sexual predators. And I agree. Working with sexual predators is never good. But because we now know their income as of yesterday, they have to destroy the only product they do. And they're not allowed to play the game that is their whole channel anymore. Like, it doesn't make sense. That's the take I've been seeing so much. And, like, that's what's gotten on my nerve with the whole Twitch leaks and stuff. Everyone is like, eat the rich. And I agree that there's, like, a point where people have more money than they're ever going to spend. That exists. But there's also the point now where, like, because people are reaching that point, the top 100 people on Twitch are reaching that point, everyone's like, change the system, burn it down, get rid of Twitch, and now it's the little people that are suffering. You're not eating the rich. You're eating the poor outside the rich's house. And saying you're eating the rich. That's what it's come down to. And so I think the next couple... Jesus Christ, Taxman. I realize I've just ranted about this for 18 minutes. But that's what I think it comes down to at this point. And I can't even really share these takes, because, like, then I'm just disregarded, because I'm apparently shilling for a big corporation. And it's like, I don't give a fuck about Twitch. I'm not shilling for Twitch. But then it's like, you're shilling for billionaires and millionaires. I'm not. I'm shilling for me. I like getting money from Twitch Prime subs very rarely. And that's gonna stop if everyone boycotts Twitch like they're saying they want to. And that's what I'm worried about. Like, everyone has known for years that there's money in Twitch and streaming. But now that people are seeing the numbers, now that they can put a number to a face, it's a problem. Even though it's just been, like, a cool thing people have done. And I think it also speaks to the larger issue that people, no matter what they say, people still don't view... Makes no sense really, because you don't have to sub? Exactly! It's just a thing you have the option to do if you enjoyed the content. And, like, I've seen... Fuck, I've lost my train of thought here. Shit. I'm totally blanking now. God damn it. But yeah, it's just frustrating. Oh, I remember. It is, like, speaking... Overall's controversy shows us how people are desperate to prove they're idiotic, thereby pointing at a person with more money in a related topic. To a degree, yeah, I guess. Hey, Kenobi. What's poppin'? Like, I think overall this points to a lack of willingness to legitimize or view content creation as a legitimate source of income. Because now that... Because everyone's like, oh, it's cool, look at that, they're making money playing video games. That's wacky. That's funny. But then it's like, oh, they're making a lot of money playing video games. Well, we can't have that. Put a stop to it. Because people don't deserve all that money. These people that worked hard for themselves to create their brand and make content for several hours a day, usually 10 hours a day, they no longer deserve their success because they had a lot of it, and most people don't have that much. So because they are doing better than us, we're going to take their success. But then they don't have it anymore. And then we've just bullied someone out of their income. And no one else is getting it. It's not, let's redistribute the wealth. It's just make sure nobody else gets it. Because if it's only like $2 a person, that's basically a drop in the bucket. It's... The best way I can phrase it, it is widely known, however, it is not widely respected. And that's why we're in this area now, where everyone sees like, oh, like Maximilian Dude plays fighting games and he made $1 million last year. Burn it down! You know, that's... It's not classed as a proper job, like say... Yeah, that is true. It, Like, I did make enough from Twitch last year that I had to go on my tax returns, and I had to go on my tax documents. And it does not count as employment on those. Obviously, I don't make enough to be a full-time streamer. That'd be cool. So maybe if I did, things would be different if that was like the only thing I do for work. But who the fuck knows, right? But yeah, it is largely seen as illegitimate. And I feel like we're in this weird place where it's not going to become seen as legitimate. Because now that people... Like, content creation, I think, is the most dangerous basket to put your eggs in. Because if people decide they don't like you, or if in situations like this where people decide you just aren't deserving of your success, they will take it from you. And content creation is the only field where where people just have the power to do that, where they have the power to ruin someone very quickly if they feel like it. And I know that sounds like it's brushing up against that whole cancel culture thing. And I think there are two sides to that as well. Like, abusers don't deserve their platform. And if someone is causing harm with their platform, yeah, get rid of them. But if someone wants to cancel fucking Skull Popper 32 on Twitch because he enjoys Overwatch a little more than Team Fortress 2, that's bullshit. Right? Like, come on. So that's my rant. Here, let me kill the music and actually put Payday back on now. But that concludes my rant on it all. That was more than half the stream so far, so I apologize.